Hello and welcome back. As we speak, markets are up about 70 points. I'm talking about the Nifty. The broader market space is actually doing better. Let's welcome in the management at Precision Camshaft now. Yatin Shah, CMD, is now with us. Sabha, when do you plan to launch the MOS e-business, e-bus in India? What makes it stand apart versus the rest of the world? How hopeful are you to get orders about this new technology?
With sure, we have made the bus ready, the e-bus ready in India with the use of EMOS technology. Most importantly, this vehicle is 60% localized. As we talk, this is almost under the final approval of ARAI. Should be ready to go on roads in the next few days. We plan to fly this across various cities for the next 6 months to collect data, based on which we approach the state government of Maharashtra for converting a lot of their fleet vehicles. So that's the first story of the EMOS. I think I must add very clearly, the sweet spot that we are looking for is to convert light commercial vehicles that are sub 3 tons, which fly into the city. As you move goods from the godowns to the city, these are the vehicles that run into millions. Plus, there are e-commerce and delivery players who are also interested in such vehicles, and we are looking at positioning ourselves to offer them a very competitive solution for these e-commercial, small LCVs.
Understood, sir. What will be your primary focus for the Indian market? Can you just share your strategy with us, and how do you plan to go ahead for growth?
What we are looking for is EMOS has already 600 plus vehicles running across various continents across the globe, run 100 million miles. We have abundant data. I think what we are trying to do in India is a little unique. We are trying to position ourselves to be a supplier of retrofitted vehicles for light commercial vehicles that I spoke about. That's our strategy, because those run into, as I said, those vehicles run into millions, and that's a fantastic opportunity that the company has seen. We are working very closely with our counterparts in Netherlands to develop this vehicle, and in the next few months we should have a solution. As a matter of fact, as we speak today, we have signed up a memorandum of understanding with the Solapur Municipal Corporation for converting part of their waste management light commercial vehicles into EV. I think that's a good start. If we are successful in doing that, I think there is a wide door open that will take us into a different hemisphere altogether. So light commercial vehicles, sub 3 tons would be our sweet spot as we move forward. Not that we are declining the bus business that is likely to come.
Right. Good afternoon, Mr. Shah. This is Cheryl also joining in the conversation. In 2020, you acquired the remaining 49% stake in EMOS. Now, as we spoke about it earlier, that you're getting the e-bus in India. So what else and what other synergies can we expect from this acquisition?
One of the most important things, as I said before, we have localized 60% of this bus in the very first attempt. I think it's a very unique thing. So what we are trying to do is to make the supply chain from India can improve our margins in Netherlands. So what we are trying to see is how we can now reverse the flow of raw material from India into Netherlands. So that's a fantastic strategy that we're looking for. Number two, I think I may be out of place slightly, but I think EMOS is a very uniquely placed company, in as much to say that it's probably one of those few companies in the EV space which is PAT positive. I think today that's a pretty unique distinction to have in current times where a lot of people are still investing into developing vehicles.
Right, Mr. Shah, also let's now shift focus and let's talk about the camshaft business. How is the demand trend in the camshaft business in India as well as globally? Are you getting orders back now from OEMs as well?
So to address your question, I think what we have is we have an order book on hand today that actually utilizes 90% of the foundry capacity and almost 10% capacity in the machine shop for the capacities that we have installed and commissioned. But purely because of the COVID and obviously the semiconductors issue, these capacities are not getting utilized the way they should be. Once these two things are sorted out, I think we would be absolutely aiming to use offloading all the capacity that we have commissioned. Besides this, PCL has acquired new business from Renault, JLR, Tata Motors Limited, Uzbekistan Auto, and also from Ford in North America. So I think these are additional businesses that the parent company has got today besides what we already have as the order book. So we still see a positive growth in the camshaft business that we are in.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out time for us always. Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out time for us. Always good to get perspective from you.